Dangerous drug that's been sweeping through the country is now killing people in New Mexico. People can confuse the pill with the painkillers like Oxy. And with painkiller abuse being so widespread, the victims aren't just hardcore drug users. News 13's Catherine Mazzone has the story.
Not only is it a law enforcement issue, but it's a true public health risk.
Fentanyl, not the kind prescribed to severe pain patients.
This is illicitly manufactured fentanyl.
It's cut with street drugs like heroin, even disguised as prescription pills.
We have seized what we initially thought were oxycodone, and once they were tested at the laboratory, they were proved to be fentanyl.
Sean Wade is the operations director for the Drug Enforcement Agency in northern New Mexico. He says the fentanyl they see is manufactured in China with no standards for potency.
It's anybody's guess as to how dangerous it is once it arrives here.
This packet contains about 1,000 milligrams worth of Splenda. To put that in perspective, just one granule of Splenda is equal to about one dose of fentanyl.
If a very small amount is very powerful, how do you effectively dilute that down?
That issue becomes one of life and death.
We have been ordering this more expanded panel of testing on more people.
Dr. Hannah Kastenbaum's patients are the ones who don't survive. She's a medical investigator with Bernalillo County. Kastenbaum says the illicit drug nearly slipped past their radar.
Their initial toxicology testing was negative.
The office has since identified 6 deaths due to illicit fentanyl.
The concern is that this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Dr. Drew Harrell is an emergency medical professor at UNM. He says his greatest concern is how much medicine they need to treat an overdose.
The normal reversal amounts or the normal reversal timelines for the naloxone don't apply.
That means there may not be enough to treat widespread overdoses. Catherine Mazzone, KRQE, News 13.
The drug has killed 20 people in New Mexico in the last year. Alerts went out around the country also to emergency responders, warning them how touching even tiny amounts of fentanyl in its pure powder form can be deadly to them.